I just hit Unreal rank in Season OG, and the controller settings that I did it on are in this video. Well, all I need before I show them to you is for you to subscribe. I'm in a super close race to 200k before the end of this year, so that'd be amazing. And now, no other interruptions, let's get right into the settings. Because this is Season OG, and there's probably some players that are still returning to the game, I will show off all of my settings. So first of all, I am playing with my controller plugged into my PC, so these are actually all PC graphic settings. I play on performance mode. I cap at 180, I'm gonna get a better monitor soon. All default resolution and colorblind settings. Over to this first tab of game settings, my central ping has actually dropped way lower this season. And then we got some of these like random settings, whatever, configured in that way. But preferred item slots, this is how I use them. Shotgun always in the first slot. This season, always a grappler in the second slot. 2 heals if I can find them. It's kind of hard this season. And then I'm carrying an AR pretty much every single game this season. This lets you swap from your grappler to your shotgun to get off a shot in midair. From there, it lets you swap from your shotgun to your AR to get follow-up shots in. So overall, just a super optimal loadout. Building, I have all 3 of these on and auto-confirm edits turned to both. So I have both edit on release turned on and reset on release turned on. I probably should learn double edit binds, but honestly, it's just so easy to use this. Past this, we have a bunch of like extra game options, just a bunch of like random settings. My game UI tab, the only thing I really recommend here is to scale your damage numbers all the way up so they're easier to see. And you can copy the rest of that if you want. Gyro aiming, I highly suggest turning this off unless you're on Nintendo Switch. That's the only reason you should ever have this on. My mouse and keyboard sensitivities and my controller sensitivities. So to start off with controller auto run, I don't like it. Honestly, when I want to auto run, I just pull out my map. That sets you into an instant auto run, and that way I don't have to have it like bound or mess me up in that way. Build immediately, this doesn't matter unless in your binds you're actually using the Builder Pro. But if you have any sort of custom bind set, if you've changed anything, then this setting doesn't matter. Edit hold time is honestly kind of similar because the only way that matters is if you're using this button, the switch mode and edit on the same button, which I don't recommend at all. You should definitely have edit and switch mode both on separate buttons. Now slide hold time, you can kind of set this wherever it's comfortable. I just recommend it being under the default value of 0.15. Anything higher, there's kind of like a weird delay before you slide that can sometimes throw you off. Now keeping along with the trend, these 2 settings also basically don't matter for anyone. The only way you'll notice a difference if you change any of this is if you actually have it bound over here. So you can see reset camera is actually a bind. If you don't have this bound, which basically no one does because it's not useful at all, then you can set these to absolutely anything and you're not going to notice a difference because you're not actually using it. Now vibrations, as immersive as it can make the game feel, the controller's buzzing, it makes you feel like you're more into it, but those little vibrations, no matter how slight, can throw off your aim. So imagine if you're trying to get that super precise, really far away aim from like 150 meters out. The shots are already pretty difficult, but if your fingers buzzing around and making tiny micro movements, then that's going to make you miss more of your shots. No good players, or especially pro players, use this. They all have it on off. And same with quick weapon, actually. Basically, no good players are using it. It is pretty new, and as you can see, it's still in beta testing. But in my testing and what I've heard from a lot of different players is that it just makes switching to your guns slower. Sure, it makes getting to your shotgun faster, but anytime you try to follow up with an SMG or AR, or you need to get out of a situation quick, get to your grappler or something, it just adds more confusion and takes slightly longer, so it's just not worth it. Then in the sensitivity section, these first 2 settings are going to be grayed out because we actually have use advanced options turned on. Some people think if you turn these off and go adjust these, like it changes the way it feels when you turn these back on. I've tested it before, it's not true. So you don't have to worry about those, but the build and edit multipliers do matter, and I have both of those set to a flat 2.0. Now how these work is they're multipliers, and what they're multiplying is the look sense. So I have my look sense at 43% on both horizontal and vertical with no boost at this point. This season I've actually removed all the boost from my settings, and my aim honestly feels great, so I think that's a good decision. But because these are multipliers, that means your build and edit sense is just exactly double your look sense. So if you happen to not like these settings and you think the look sense is too fast or something, but you like the feeling of the build and edit sense, then you have to keep that in mind, because if I turn these down to like 37, which is maybe a little bit of a slower look sense, the build and edit sense, even though they're still 2, will actually get slower as well. So to compensate for that, you'd have to turn these up to 2.1 or 2.2 to get that same feeling build and edit. But nearly every pro player settings I've ever tried that uses linear also uses about a 43% look sense, and they're all between 2 and 2.2 on their build and edit multipliers as well. So I definitely hang out somewhere in this range. Now ADS sense, this is just a standalone independent sensitivity at 7% on horizontal, 8% on vertical, and like I said, I've taken away all the boost. This ADS sense, especially this season, has been great for me. My AR aim, especially out of the sky, has been better this season than probably ever before. And I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of hard to do on linear, which is the look input curve I'm using. Then the look damage time is completely completely off, 0 seconds, and the dead zones I use on this controller, I mean, this controller is like brand new, so it doesn't have like any sort of stick drift at this point. So my dead zones are relatively low at 8% on both left and right stick. But if you try these dead zones and you're getting stick drift, which means your character is moving without you even touching the sticks, then you're gonna want to move these up until the stick drift stops. No, I'm currently ranked as number 79,395th in Unreal. That's how many players have a better rank than me. So the goal right now is to get this number as low as possible by the end of this video while playing some duo Unreal lobbies.
On the brick.
What, down on one? Oh, chat, I'm gonna hit it.
Cracked him?
Oh, dead!
Are they both on you or what?
64 cracked. 100 on one. Wait, I also have no builds. 52 cracked. $110 on him. These guys getting keyed. Dead on one. Dead on one. I have one build left.
Dead.
I'm getting. Let's go, Zin. We might be the greatest. Let's check it. Let's check it. Oh, we went up 30,000 spots. That's actually wild. And he was like basically staying still. Hit that one though. Wait, 40 white. He's up there.
Got him. No, he's one shot. Yeah.
Bro, how did you get in? Dead on one? On.
Bro, I'm just
Can't tell if they're looking at me. They are. Yeah, these guys are pushing me. He's, yeah, they're gonna be on me. Bro, like, I don't know what to do. If I just, like, sit right here. No! Are they ever gonna know? We're getting this placement, boys. Ah, no, bro, you saw me. Bro, how did he even see me? That's tragic. Let's see. Ranked lobbies. No
Wait,
way.
how did that hit me? Wait, your hand.
That on one? I just should not edit that. That on one. 74 on that guy. You're getting jumped in on. 84. Crack. They're both on me. That on one. 48,000. These games are absurd. Make sure to subscribe if you guys enjoyed, and thank you so much for watching.